Hi guys, this is Kwok, and today I prepared GRE Quantitative Reasoning 28th question. And the category is comparison, and the specific theme is a figure to the arithmetic representation or a figure to the algebraic representation. So today's question doesn't have the sentences, so I will give you 2 minutes. Think about it and try to get the correct answer, guys. Let's get it. Then, today's question is very short, so that's why I gave you 2 minutes, but let's figure out the question again together and circle the important factor or the key factor. So we have to compare quantity A and quantity B. It's the same like before, but quantity A is asking about the slope of line S. And quantity B is asking the slope of line L. So we should know the meaning of the slope. What is the slope? We could have learned the concept of slope even at the physics class. So if you are familiar with physics, you could have understand, or you could have figured out the answer really easily. Slope means like a change of something. What is the something? We can write down as a fraction like this way. So the numerator could be the change of x, and then the numerator could be the change of y. Y means like a y-axis or y-intercept, or x means here x-intercept or x-axis. So change of y over change of x is slope. In that case, let's compare quantity A and B. So there could be two or more types of solutions. First of all, let's think about the standard one, or kind of the textbook style. Slope is, we can think about the x-intercept. Could it be the numerator and denominator, and then numerator could be y-axis, like this way. So in this point, as you can see, the graph y-axis is equal. The slope of S could be y-axis equal, P. And then x-intercept could be, let's just write down L. And then slope of L could be P over, because this part is the same, P over L. SL. So it should be S. And then it should be L. But let's think about it. Slope L and P, or the distance of L and S. Because line L is, longer than line S. In that case, we can compare like this way. Because in this situation, numerator could be the same as P. And then, which means we can compare 1 over L and then 1 over S. but L was larger than S. So if we change it as a like a ratio, 1 over L or 1 over S, 1 over L could be smaller than 1 over S. In other words, slope L like this way. Slope L is smaller than slope S. That means quantity A is larger than quantity B. So A is the correct answer. B, C, D as a Dallas also incorrect because B means quantity B is larger than A. C means the quantity A and B is equal. No. D represent we cannot figure out the correct answer from the given sentences. No. So A is the correct answer. But guys, let's think about a different solving way. Different way of solving. So previously we talked about the standard solutions. But in this situation, I want to let you know a pretty easier, much easier way of getting solutions. As I told you, if we just primarily think about the answer from the formulation, sometimes it could be more complicated. So I want to let you know, I want to emphasize that try to analyze the question first and then try to make your own formulation, or sometimes formulations or analysis. Analysis could be changeable, which means definition could be the correct or the same, like this way. However, instead of using, like a intercept, I'm going to use a different part, like this way. I'm going to cut the two lines with this way. And then let's think about this way. And the angle could be 90 degrees. And then we can think about in this situation with the different color. Yellow. First of all, we can figure out that the change of x is equal between line S and L. Is that correct? Yes, right. So in that case, we can just think about the change of y. Change of y, like this part. In this situation, which is large, which is larger, the change of x is equal. So we can just think about this line, y line, the line of the y, or the length of the y, or the y-intercept. We can just call in a different way, in a diverse way. So in that case, the line of S anyway, the change of line S could be, larger than the y-intercept, the change of y-intercept of slope L. So anyway, we can find out the quantity A is larger than quantity B. And then we can just circle and then move on to the next question. So there could be many solutions, guys, but it's up to you. If solution 1 is easier to you guys, you can use. And if the solution 2 is easier for you, or the better for you to understand or to fit into the formulation, solution 2 could be better. So it's up to you. But in this situation, I want to emphasize that you guys have to understand what the slope is. I already explained the definition, and then we have already known about the concept because it's pretty easy. But Let's assume there's another question such as like this way, S and L, and the question is compare the slope of two lines between L and S and choose among choices A, B, C, D, which is correct, which means which slope is larger or which slope is larger between two of them. In that case, what is correct? Such as it seems like a slope S and slope L looks equal. So C is equal. C is the correct answer. No. What about B? Quantity B is larger than quantity A? No. What about A? No. In this situation, D as a delta should be the correct answer because we don't even know, you know, the specific change of X and specific change of Y of each line. Does it make sense? Yes, right. But how can we do that with the left graph? Because two lines were intersect at point P. So it was possible. So we could figure out that. So guys, today's class was about the slope. Slope. So please remind yourself what the concept of slope. And then please think about the easy tip to compare slopes among a lot of lines on the graph. Does it make sense? And then also, if you have a chance, think about the slopes of graph like this way. Negative slopes, because today we learn about the positive slopes. Slopes also could be like a negative. So please think about it. And I refer to ETS books, however, I changed the numbers and then it's not the indirect promotion, so you don't have to worry about it. And please click the subscription and like button because it's gonna be my incredible intrinsic motivation when I make another video in the future. So thank you very much, and if you have any further questions, please let me know anytime. See you later.